It's 9 minutes to 11, BBC Radio WM, Ed James here, with an update on a story we've followed closely on the show for the last week or so. Now, this is the strike affecting 20 West Midlands schools in the Arthur Terry Learning Partnership. There was a planned rally this lunchtime in Tamworth. That's been cancelled after the CEO of the Trust, you may have heard about this, announced he's taking a leave of absence. Our reporter Rachel Lewis has been tracking this and has got the latest for us. What do we know, Rachel?
Good morning, Ed. Well, as you said, more than 800 staff members from the Trust, who are part of the National Education Union, have been involved in the dispute over plans to cut jobs. They have been on strike across 20 schools over 9 days in January, and they've extended action across 9 further days in February. Now, the NEU has said industrial action was an incredibly hard decision, but that the strike will last as long as it's needed to make significant changes. Now, since this dispute started, more than 2,000 people signed an online petition calling for the CEO of the Trust, Richard Gill, to face a no confidence vote. Well, yesterday afternoon, as you said just there, we heard he's taking a leave of absence for a period of time. That means that Lee Miller will take over as the interim CEO as well as acting interim CFO. Now, this morning, we've heard from the union, who said that they've had productive talks with the new interim CEO and are working on an offer with the Trust that they will be discussing with members today.
Yeah, it's a big story. We've had a lot of concerned parents contact the show, just really concerned about how long this strike will potentially last for.
Yeah, particularly those with children who are heading into their GCSE soon. Earlier this week, one parent called Sarah, she came onto this programme with you, Ed. This is what she said.
I feel like the children are absolutely pawns in a political game here. There's no provisions for the children to work remotely. The only children that they are supporting are the children who are targeted to achieve grades 7 to 9 in core subjects and vulnerable children. Whilst I absolutely support that vulnerable children should be asked to go into school, I think that it's discrimination, favouritism, and with just looking out for the children who will most probably make them look good in the league tables.
Well, in response to those claims, the Trust has told us that schools are prioritising examination year students and those who are most vulnerable, ensuring that support is targeted where it's most needed. The Trust also added that while it is prioritising these groups, sometimes safeguarding requirements means targeted interventions based on factors, including teacher and pupil needs, to invite specific pupils to school for in-person learning.
And what about, has it said anything more generally about the strike? And obviously we've now got news that the CEO has taken a leave of absence. What more have we heard about that?
Well, when the strike first started, Mr Gill said it was deeply regrettable that the Trust had made efforts to work with colleagues from the NEU to avoid strike action. And the Trust has said since that while the strike action is ongoing, arrangements remain in place to ensure pupils can continue their learning and that it is working as hard as possible to reach an agreement and bring the dispute to an end.
Our reporter Rachel Lewis with that story. Thank you, Rachel. We'll keep an eye on this for you because it's not going away and it's developing all the time. If you're a parent or you know anything about this or you want to make a comment on it, love to hear from you, as we always do.